Okay, everyone, so here's just a short video of converting fractions to decimals. Remember that all of these shorts are covered more extensively in the full concepts and topics section of Math 9, but here are just a few examples. So remember that fractions are decimal numbers that either terminate, which means they end, or decimals that repeat a sequence over and over. Anything that does not do that cannot be written as a fraction. So how do we get the decimal? Well, remember that this doesn't just mean 1 over 2. This means 1 divide, I spelled that wrong. How's my spelling, eh? Divided by 2, which means we have 1 divided by 2. So we're back to division. Now, this should be a stellar for you every time. 2 should go into 1 0 times. If you set this up backwards, then you'd get a 1 there, right? If you set it up like this, you go like that. And obviously that's not going to work because all of our proper fractions are between 0 and 1. So then it's decimal point. Now I'm on the eraser. It's decimal point, decimal point. Add as many zeros as you need to. So now we're short division. How many times does 2 go into 10? 5 times. No remainder. You're done. That is why 1/2 is equal to 0.5. What about 2 over 3? Well, division. 2 divided by 3. 3 goes into 2 0 times. Throw some decimal points there. 3 now goes into 26 times with 2 remainder. Well, that's interesting. 3 goes into 26 times with 2 remainder. So you see we have a pattern already. So 2 over 3 is 0.6 repeating. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6 over and over and over again. So that is why it can be written as a fraction. So let's look at a couple more. What about 3 over 8? Well, that just means 3 divided by 8. 8 goes into 3 0 times. Decimal, decimal, boom, 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 boom. You'll see you might need more, you might need less. 8 goes into 30 3 times. That's 24, so 6 remainder. If you're not sure what's happening, again, this is the video on short division. So watch my very first video on long and short division. 8 goes into 67 times with 4 remainder, so 8 goes into 45 times. We get that 3 over 8 is equal to 0.375. It terminates. Okay, now what about 5 over 7? Well, 5 divided by 7. Now, remember point, you can put as many zeros as you feel you might need because you never know how long these things are going to go for till they finish or repeat. So now 7 goes into 5 0 times. 7 goes into 50 7 times with 1 remainder. 7 goes into 10 once with 3 remainder. 7 goes into 30 4 times with 2 remainder. 7 goes into 20 twice with 6 remainder. 7 goes into 60 8 times with 4 remainder. And you can see I still haven't had to repeat my remainder, so this number is going to keep going. 7 goes into 45 times with 5 remainder. So, oh, wait a minute, 50, 50, right? So now we get to 7 again with 1 remainder. We would go to 1, and you can see that this is starting to repeat. So that is my repeat point, and 5 over 7 is equal to 0.714285, all repeating over and over and over again. So it's division, which is why we put so much emphasis on division, because we can convert all of our fractions into decimals using division. So short video, hope that helped. Brush up on your division to help you with this, but it's a pretty cool little feature that they either terminate or eventually get to a repeat point. All right, great work.